Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. Today I'm at the junkyard, and what I'm going to show you is this 2005 Toyota Matrix. Now we're going to be going through the whole generation of this Vibe, or Toyota Matrix rather. The Pontiac Vibe is another version of this car that Toyota made for GM. So I guess it can cover both. Because really the only difference was the skin on the outside. So, let's get right into it. This is a 2005 and it is a ugly blue color. If you like it, don't take offense at that. I don't like it. Now these came with, in the first generation it ran from, I believe, 03 to 2008. And in the first generation you had two engine options. Both of them, ironically, the same displacement. We'll pop the hood and we'll take a look though. Well then, we might not be popping the hood. I don't think the hood cable works. Oh no, there's just no hood cable. Anyway, now we're under the hood and I'll put this in. Okay. So, two engine options. 1.8 liter, both of them. Now one was a 1ZZ and the other one was a 2ZZ. Now, the 1ZZ had less power than the 2ZZ. So, just a rundown of how you got each one. If you got a lower trim level, anything lower than XR, and I think even XR, you got the 1ZZ, which put out about 130 horsepower. And you got a 4-speed automatic transmission or a 5-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual transmission. Not a 5-speed automatic. But if you got the XRS trim level, you got the 2ZZ 1.8, which put out around 180 horsepower. And it was tuned by Yamaha or something like that. I think it was Yamaha. And you could either get it in same automatic transmission, or you could get it in a 6-speed manual transmission. This one has the 1ZZ FE, and this one has the lesser power engine. Still a good engine nonetheless. They lasted and they were reliable, just like the 2ZZ. Now, the other thing you could do is you could get them all-wheel drive. No, I didn't know this until a few years ago because no one advertised it. But this one here, oh my. Oh my. That don't look good. They had McPherson front suspension, and I'm not sure what the front or the rear suspension was on the all-wheel drives, but it's a torsion beam rear on the front wheel drives, and I've never seen one this rusty before. Now this one is a base model. It still has manual windows. Someone decided to just destroy the door panel for some reason. Cloth interior. You could also get heated seats and leather in this. And this is always where the shifter was, even for the manual. It was quite odd, I found, where the placement was for the shifter. Now there's a sunroof available. Now, I like these steering wheels though. Very nice looking steering wheels. Now, the gauge cluster, not a huge fan of the portal gauge clusters myself, but it's in this car. It works. And, well, the car sold pretty well because it went on to a second generation. Now, what's really interesting is you could fold the seats up this way, but you could also fold the seats down this way too. And the passenger seat also folded down, and it folded down into a table. So you can fit 8-foot pieces from the front all the back, all the way to the front in this car. Now, something they did away with in the second generation of this was the glass opening, because this glass surely does open. I can't show you because there's no power to it, but it does open. Or you open up the whole hatch too. So there's options to open up multiple ways. And then once again, a rotted rocker. Oh, I see why it rots. There's a piece of plastic underneath. The plastic holds the moisture to it. Never knew there was that there. Now this is supposed to help it, but it looks like it didn't really help it. This little film, it didn't do much at all. Now this one had manual mirrors, everything manual. But once you got off base level, you got power locks, power windows, power mirrors. Now this one here obviously doesn't have any of that, being an absolute base model. And it's also got the 4-speed automatic transmission. So these headlights really love to fog up though, but they're actually pretty savable still actually on this one. I think the rust got to this one bad though, because the crinkle fender usually means that the frame is going bad. And, well, that subframe doesn't look all that great either. But these are really good cars, but here's a little fun fact about them. The odometer, which is, I think it's right in this one here. Once it reaches 299,000 either kilometers or miles, it stops counting. So you have to manually count after 299,000, whether it be miles or kilometers. Kind of strange why they would make it stop there, because Toyota reliability you'd think they'd want it to climb higher, but anyways, they didn't. And in Canada, these things reach way higher than 300,000 kilometers, but you cannot get your odometer to go any higher. Anyways, that is all for this video, and on to the next one. If you'd like me to do any more cars, please comment below. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, as well as subscribe for more. Have a great day, everyone.